What's good, guys? PowerUpBoxing. And I want to talk about Anthony Joshua wanting to fight Wilder now. Now, it's been going on for ever since a couple weeks ago that Fury fought Wilder. After the fight, ever since after the fight, Joshua has been wanting this fight. And apparently now that they asked, apparently he actually admitted to begging for this fight now for April. I think it was it April 9? No, not April 19. Yeah, I think it was April 19. And but definitely in April. I could be wrong though. I think it's April 19th. But that's when he's gonna fight his next opponent. Anthony Joshua is gonna fight, and obviously Wilder is free, and obviously Fury is free if they don't fight each other. But if they do fight each other, Joshua's going to need to find someone else for that April date. But all of a sudden, he goes from not wanting the fight, not wanting $50 million, plus not wanting to pick up those belts from Wilder and be considered the best heavyweight right now. So he didn't want that before the Fury-Wilder fight. He didn't want it. And now he's begging for the fight. So first thing that comes to mind, damage control. Stock. He wants to get his stock is plummeting. People are realizing that, hey, he's ducking. And they're looking at Fury and Wilder as the real two top guys right now. And Joshua's getting pushed to third, fourth place. People are putting Ortiz ahead of him now, including myself. Luis Ortiz. At least he's fighting. At least he fought Wilder, even though he lost. But he almost did win. If he didn't get knocked out and went to the scorecards, 2 more rounds. I think it was round 10 he got knocked out, or round 9. So 2-3 more rounds, he would have won that fight. So for me, it's Fury, Wilder, Ortiz are the top 3 heavyweights right now. Joshua's number 4, but like I said, Joshua could be the number 1 guy. He has the skill to beat Fury. He has the power. He has the power to beat Fury. He has the skill to beat Wilder. And what I mean by that is he has the boxing skill to outbox Wilder if he doesn't get hit by the power of Wilder. And if it goes to decision, he's probably going to beat Wilder. And then against Tyson Fury, I think Tyson Fury would outbox him, but he has the power to maybe put away Fury because he has a combination of punching power and boxing skill. Well, Wilder's more just punching power. So so he has the potential to beat these guys, but he just hasn't been wanting to fight these guys. He's been taking your easier fights for the last couple fights. Ever since he beat Klitschko, he hasn't been fighting that many top heavyweights that we want to see him fight. Notably, the American heavyweights. Now that Fury's back, we'd like to see him fight Fury too. And the Cuban heavyweight Ortiz. But I just think if you're considered the best and you have all those belts, you gotta sooner or later fight one of the top 5 guys. So apparently he's begging for the fight now, and it's kind of strange because it kind of doesn't have as much. It doesn't have as much, what do you call it? I don't know the word I'm looking for, but because the WBC apparently wants to sanction a rematch. Even though it was a draw, they're trying to get a rematch together between Fury and Wilder. And after that news came out, and they both said that they wanted to fight each other again, then Joshua all of a sudden is coming in and saying, oh yeah, I want to fight either one of them. That's what he says. If he doesn't get Wilder, he wants to fight Fury, but they're fighting each other next. So right now it's all talk. Unless he secures a date in April with one of these 2 guys, I think it's all talk, to be honest. And if he actually does want the fight and it doesn't go through April because Fury and Wilder just really want to fight each other, his stock is going to go down. Even if he actually did truly want the fight, it's still going to look bad because it's just going to look like he said he wanted the fight because he knew that they were going to have a rematch. So it's like it's gonna be bad for him if he doesn't get either one of these guys next. But if he doesn't get them next, he has to fight the winner after that. So say they do have a rematch, and whoever wins goes on to fight Joshua next. It has to be like that then, because if Joshua does not fight him in April and doesn't fight any of them after they fight, then it's gonna be bad. Or if one of them loses terribly in the rematch and he fights one of them coming off a loss, it's not gonna be good for him. So Joshua knows he's in damage control right now. Eddie Hearn knows he's in damage control. They say they're trying to make that Wilder date for April. They're really trying that, but if not, then they're going right to Fury. But if they can't get the Wilder fight, the only reason they won't be getting the Wilder fight is because Wilder will probably be fighting Fury, so he's not going to get Fury either. So he should fight Ortiz. Luis Ortiz, King Kong, he'll put up a very good, very good fight against Joshua, and could possibly take Joshua's belts home back to Cuba. Well, I think he lives in the U.S. now, maybe. So, but bottom line, King Kong has the opportunity to take Joshua's belts. He has the skills to do it. So guys, what do you guys think? Do you think Joshua has been ducking for the last year? I don't know, year and a half. I don't know how long it's been, but it's definitely been a year, I think. I think it's that $50 million plus offer. He declined it, and that just looks like a duck, because not only that's your highest payday, but you have opportunity to pick up that WBC belt and beat the most feared man in boxing right now, punching power-wise in boxing right now. We know he can be outboxed, but his power, he's dropped everyone. He always drops everyone. In every one of his fights, he's dropped them. So punching power-wise, he's the most feared guy in boxing. And if he beats him, he would get a lot of praise. Joshua would be declared probably the number one heavyweight if he beat Wilder. But now, I think if they did fight next and he did beat Wilder, there might be some question marks still, because a lot of people thought Fury won. But it's a start if he fights Wilder or Fury. He's got to fight Wilder, Fury, or Ortiz next. And I think it'd be smart for him to fight Ortiz in the U.S., get his American audience growing, bring back more faith in his what do you call it? Bring more more faith in him, and because people have been thinking he's been ducking lately, so people will start believing in him again if he starts taking those challenges, right, with the top guys. So I think that'd be great, though. Him versus Anthony Joshua versus King Kong, Luis Ortiz in the U.S. Obviously in the UK would be okay too, but I think it'd be better for him if he fought in the U.S., because I think he could grow his American audience more. So in the long run, it'll be better for him. But obviously you'd have to win that fight, right? Or even if he just needs to fight these top guys. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think he's been ducking in damage control? He's begging for the fight now. So we'll see what happens. He's got to fight one of those three that I mentioned, though. One of those three guys. I don't want to see Dillian Whyte, Chisora. I don't want to see him fight those guys. I want to see him fight those top three guys I just mentioned. Anyway, guys, stay powered up. See you in the next video. Peace out.